This video is sponsored by PoketownStore.com, the best place to get yourself some TCGO code cards. They have literally everything from Vivid Voltage already up on stock to specific promo codes like Eternatus. Definitely check out the website and use the coupon code ZapdosTCG for 5% of your next order. Also, this video is sponsored by cardmarket.com. This is a platform I personally use every day. If you're from Europe, you're obligated to check out this website. It's fantastic. You can sell your own cards or purchase cards from people all across Europe. So definitely check out both of my sponsors. You're gonna help me out a ton. So thanks again for tuning in for this video. Enjoy. What's up YouTube, it's ZapdosTCG here and welcome back to another TCG battle video on my channel. Today it's time to be rocking it out with Alakazam V. Mind Ruler dishes out 30 damage for every card in the opponent's hand. I know the opponent has full control, or at least that's what I think. We have 3 copies of Reset Stamp, putting the opponent to 6 cards in the early phases, which is awesome. Alcremie, actually, make sure that both of the players draw 1 card, and we can loop that with Scoop Up Nets. And we also have Surprise Boxes, so at one point the opponent will have like 10 cards in hand, you slap 300 damage, that's how it goes. We also have access to Gengar Mimikyu, which slaps 50 damage for every trainer card. So that's why we're also running trainer lock with the actually item lock with frozen lock here with Crygonal. With the Aurora energies we can make sure we can do that, and with Galar Mine and Bossasaurus you can save yourself a couple of turns in order to set yourself up your Gengar Mimikyu or your Alakazam. This is the rogue archetype I created by myself. We also have Clear Vision, making sure ADP is useless, and this list just wants to upgrade, especially against like Tag Team GXs and VMAX Pokemon. The biggest weakness of this archetype is Bird Keeper as well as Mallow Lana. I should actually note that right here so you guys don't expect. This is not the most busted list ever. This is not a tier 1 archetype, but we're gonna have some fun with this regardless. So hopefully you guys are excited for this video. If you are, be sure to let me know by destroying that like button. And with art, without further ado, let's get this show on the road. Opponent's playing a Psychic deck, so I wonder if it's gonna be something like a Dracopult. Things we want to see is bench sitters. Think about Dedenne-GX, think about Crobat, all these cards, that is what you want to see. We're always going to go first, so we can set ourselves up with an attach of the turn, hopefully. In this case, we don't have a basic, would have been a terrible hand either way. We have 4 Communication, 4 Quick Ball. The Communication finds your Latios more quicker. You might think Great Ball is better, but Communication, I do prefer that in this list. So we'll see what we are able to do against a Psychic deck. Could it be Mewtwo? If it is Mewtwo, we are hitting for weakness, which is always awesome to see. We start off with Latios, which is not too bad. We have Free Retreat, and we also have access to Crygonal here. We have access to Communication, Quick Ball, a lot of good stuff to be honest. This is not a bad hand, definitely something we can work with. Aurora Energy, Decommunication and all that, so it's gonna be good, for sure. Opponent also takes an additional mulligan, we don't care about, oh, it's Dracopult. Dracopult in the house. Okay, how do we go about Dracopult? Dracopult is a very, very intense matchup for sure. Communication this away. I'm actually going to go with Gengar Mimikyu. That's our saving grace against that matchup. This, then we attach up the turn over here. Sure. Next up, we go with Communication. Or actually, now that I think about it, yeah. Don't want to get rid of too many energies, but let's get rid of the Aurora energy for now. Finding ourselves not the Dedenne, but the Crobat V instead. Then we can use Communication, get in the Crobat V again, and go from there. Let's go! Crobat, drawing a lot of cards. There is not a lot we can work with right now. We have Reset Stamp if he plays down all of his items right away. Don't think he's gonna do that though, so for now let's just call it a day by passing out. We don't want to bench down our little Milceries because they only have 50 HP, which is scary, definitely with the attack of Dracopult VMAX and the spread. We have a Tag Team which is able to do a whole lot of stuff. We do have a lot of Reset Stamps, so that's good for us. There's the Horror Psychic Energy coming down and a Crushing Hammer as well, which is not working out. Okay, there's the Yelgrunt, very busted for sure. Okay, there's Crobat drawing a lot of cards. I wonder if he's going to be playing down a lot of his item cards. If so, I think I will just attach and go. Oh yeah, he's playing down his item cards as mentioned here. Quick Ball, getting rid of trainer cards. Yeah, that's what you want to do. That's what you want to do for sure. Yeah, we do not survive 2 attacks of the Dragapult VMAX though. Ooh, the Clefairy, scary. Clefairy is scary. He has an air balloon. Gets rid of all these cards with Dedenne-GX. Is he going to retreat his Dragapult? If so, we might also go with... Okay, there's a reset stamp. Might also go with Frozen Lock if we find it. No, we do not. Not find it just yet. We have a surprise box. Oh boy. Yeah, Frozen Lock's not gonna matter, but if he retreats and we have the Galar Mine, it could be the thing. Unless he has Mallow Lana, I don't think so. Okay, he's just gonna go for a classic bite. 60 damage. Sure. This first, then that, then a quick ball for Milcery. Can put some more stuff. He's not going to be able to play any cards from his hand anyhow next turn, so let's do this. Let's go with a surprise box. Yeah, you can take yourself not the Yelgrant, maybe an energy, so he can already attach that. Nope. Reset stamp for next turn. Yeah, he could get the reset stamp, but that's an insta-playable card though. Maybe a Marnie, putting himself to 5 cards, also not good. Evolution Incense, also. These are all cards that I don't want to see in his hand. Yeah, I do expect him. Maybe he whiffs on the energy, maybe he doesn't. There's 2 energies in his discard pile. Yeah, I'm gonna give him the Marnie back. Let's go to Dedenne-GX. Ta-ta-ta-ta. Okay, we have this. Surprise box again. Now you can have yourself the reset stamp, which you're not able to play down just yet. We're gonna go with research. We have more cards to work with, but for now let's go with Horror House GX. Okay, I wish I would have been able to do something else, but this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No cards can be played down from the hand. He can attack though, he can use Bite if he wants to. No Crushing Hammers, no nothing. We already know he has 2 of... We're already smacking 100 damage. He could retreat into the Clefairy, but he doesn't know we're playing a lot of boss, so... Well, yeah, that's what I predicted. Going over to the Clefairy here. We can switch and go with Frozen Lock right now. Alright, you want to play it that way, huh? Switch over to this fella. And let's get rid of... All these cards are busted though. Frozen Lock. Now this is fun, right? Clefairy with a retreat cost of 3. Yeah, he can safely set up his Dragapult VMAX on the bench right now. We can safely set ourselves up as well. Like we can get an Alcremie, get more cards in our hand. Just want to get with bosses orders. If he gets the Dragapult VMAX, we can maybe one-hit KO it afterwards. He can only play down. Maybe he can Marnie. He can do that if he wants to. Okay. Energy card on the top of the opponent's deck. And now Marnie? Probably. Oh, already, yeah, Yelgrant. Sure. This is gonna take a while. No scoop up nets. This guy has a 4 retreat cost. Well, what do you know? Maybe he has counter stadiums. Should be careful of that for sure. Marnie. Okay, all of our energy is going down to the bottom of the deck. Not what we wanted to see here. An energy, that's good, at least. That means we can set up Gengar Mimikyu. Unless he has another Yellow Grunt that he wants to be using here. We trapped him very nicely with this mechanic. And this guy needs 2 energies to attack. He could actually start attacking with the Moon Kick, by the way. Not gonna do it. Attachment. Marning him to a better hand size. We already have boss in hand. We need to find some surprise boxes. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with some frozen locks. He only has 4 cards in hand. Already wasted 4 energies. Just need to wait it out until he has more cards in the discard. Like, we already have boss. We already have Gengar Mimikyu set up, so that's good. I wonder what he has. This is a close game. This is how the deck typically works. This could be either an Alakazam or a Gengar Mimikyu. Now we had to resort to like the Horror House because Dragapult's scary. Our fella's also surviving here, Milcery. We still have access to 1 reset stamp and yeah, he's just passing it out, so it seems. Frozen Lock, check. Like if he attaches 1 energy here, we can always boss the Dedenne-GX right there. He cannot play down Switch and he cannot play down Air Balloon, so what is he gonna do? You guys, this is the most ridiculous archetype we've played in a while, right? The chess games are unreal. He can also boss us, by the way, but we have 2 switches in hand, so that's why I'm still using Frozen Lock over like other cards. 2 Yellow Grunts in the discard pile. That's good. He can also not play down Crushing Hammers, so it is lock against lock. He's deciding what to do right now. We have a good hand. Just gonna Frozen Lock a couple of times. Okay, there's the boss. He wasted 1 boss, that's fine. Ta-ta, we're back at it again. Frozen Lock. That means we can waste all of his boss while we sit onto our own boss. We trapped his Clefable, like, it's crazy. He retreated his Dragapult because he was afraid he was gonna get knocked out thanks to the Poltergeist, but now he's stuck. He did play a supporter down, so... And this list probably has only 2 boss, which is awesome. Just playing it out. This guy does have a lot of HP. We can still boss this one and finish the job with the attack of Alakazam later. That's actually not a bad idea. We can Galar trap this guy as well. Surprise box, that's good. We have boss, we just need to get an energy and then we can go on the offensive with our good friend Gengar Mimikyu. 7 cards in hand. Oh, how I wish Lavender Town was still a thing, but you cannot have Lavender Town and Galar Mine at the same thing. Okay, Marnie. That's bad. Okay, there's a boss, it's fine. We're still locked and loaded. Before we knock him out, we're gonna boss over to the Dedenne-GX. Okay, there's a reset stamp even. Busted. This is a long waiting game, right? I know. He's just waiting for his Clefable to get knocked out, presumably, but that's not gonna happen. Another Dedenne-GX. Maybe he has some sort of an answer. He's also getting rid of all of his item cards right now. We can also deck him out that way. Dragapult on the bench, never to be seen. Milcery, I like that. Getting another card. Checka. It's Alakazam, what do you know? Frozen Lock, he's still not knocked out, right? Yeah, cool. Frozen Lock. We can still do it 1 more time. Also, he could have put a Horror Psychic Energy on here. That could have been a good play for him, so we get damage every time we use Frozen Lock. I don't know if he's realizing that or not. Probably would have done that. Frozen Lock again. Okay. We are getting ourselves ready to target down on the Dedenne. I wonder if he has other attackers ready. 7 cards in hand. Let's target Dedenne. I wonder if he has a stadium card. He could start attacking right now, but then we go full force with Gengar anyhow, so it's fine. If he knocks out our Crygonal, it's fine. And we can also finish the job later on that. We still have access to 2 boss swords. We can keep doing this all day long. A game without items. Fun, right? Okay, here's the Aurora Energy. We're gonna get rid of 1 Alakazam. Probably will not need more. Frozen Lock. Shazam. Okay, Alakazam can sweep up the game with the Zen Spoon after we've knocked out a Dragapult VMAX. Just need to top deck a boss or something, then we retreat, knock out Dragapult VMAX and finish the game afterwards. He could have some scoop up nets ready. Yeah, that's the problem. That is the problem. Okay, Hoarder Psychic Energy as the retreat paying. He's gonna try and pay this retreat cost. Totally fine by us. Just waiting it out for the boss. Or we can deck him out. Whatever works. We still have access to another Crygonal and Aurora Energies. He's just gonna attach to the Dedenne until he's done, right? This is scary. Maybe we should research right now. Nope, not an attach of the turn. Fine. Frozen Lock. Until we top deck the boss, that we're good. Okay, 2 Dragapult VMAX. How about that? I know, this is a fun game, right? It's passing and turning. Also, Dedenne is getting smacked by a huge amount of damage. The good news is we still have access to Marnie, so we shouldn't be afraid of decking out anytime soon. As soon as he attaches that second energy, okay. Marnie, hopefully we... Yeah, now we need to Frozen Lock again and again, so... Oh boy. We have the boss, so... As soon as we establish that... As soon as we think that he has enough items in his hand or trainer cards, we can go. He still plays 4 Crushing Hammer, right? He still has access to 3. Then maybe some scoop up nets. And 3 quick balls, so we should be good. Research. And getting rid of all these cards. I think we can Galar Trap for game here. He has 10 cards left in the deck. Frozen Lock. 7 cards, that's insane. Like at one point we can boss this fella and knock him out. Research again. Well, what is he looking for? Only has 2 cards left. Energies to attach to the Dedenne. Then we can just grab another Dedenne though. I don't know what his plan is. Yeah, I can actually go with this so we can deck him out next turn. Yo, there we go. Frozen Lock. Ka-check. Yeah, next turn we can evolve into Milcery and knock him out. I'll actually make sure he decks out. That's what I mean. Research? What? Well, this guy doesn't like only 1 card. What now? Yo, there we go. Dragapult, we knocked that out of the park. So Crygonal stall with, of course, Alakazam in the back, waiting to sweep up the damage. You can actually take KOs. What I typically do is like use the first attack of Alakazam to then knock out Dedenne and the Clefable at the same time. That is going to be something you could have done, but we're going to be playing one more game with Alakazam V. So Dragapult VMAX, probably a tier 2 deck, but we swapped it with our tier 3 deck significantly. So Crygonal very busted, Galar plays. Okay, Soapy99999 is our opponent. What will he be playing? Oh yeah, cool coin. We won the coin flip. Always go first with this list, as mentioned. Starting with the Latios, okay. Don't know what I'm up against, but if it's... If it's Latios, then we can go with Latios. If it's Latios, then we can go with Latios. If it's Latios, then we can go with Latios. If it's Latios, then we can go with Latios. If it's Latios, then we can go with Latios. If it's Latios, then we can go with Latios. If it's Latios, then we can go with Latios. If it's Latios, then we can go with Latios. If it's Latios, then we can go with Latios. If it's Latios, then we can go with Latios. If it's Latios, then we can go with Latios. If it's Latios, then we can go with Latios. If it's Latios, then we can go with Latios. If it's Latios, then we can go with Latios. If it's Latios, then we can go with Latios. If it's Latios, then we can go with Latios. If it's Latios, then we can go with Latios. If it's Latios, then we can go with Latios. If it's Latios, then we can go with Latios. If it's Latios, then we can go with Latios. If it's We'll see later. If it's ADP, it's gonna be awesome. He has Shining Legend deck box from Ho-Oh. Okay, it's a fire deck. A fire deck. Santa Scourge VMAX, that's the problem. They can Welder and Retreat. That is a very huge problem for our like setup. Yeah, taking that additional card for sure. Not gonna be benching just anything. Okay, there's a Heatran. Not too shabby, the Heatran. Let's get ourselves Gengar Mimikyu. We can immediately go for Frozen Lock, but that doesn't work against the Welder-based decks. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this. Aurora Energy. Like, Gengar is always like our lead. Alakazam just waits it out. Do we switch? Probably not. We have free retreat. Okay, there's the Great Ball. Insta-playable item card. Not what you want to see. There's Volcanion. Yeah, I don't want to be using Poltergeist on a Volcanion. Switching it out. Communication. Centiskorch going in the discard pile. Actually, going back in the deck. Probably gonna see Centiskorch or the Dedenne-GX. Either will work fine. If he has the Dedenne-GX, we can start Galar trapping, but the problem is they are running a lot of counter stadiums and they can Welder and Retreat. Flare Starter. I wonder how this will go. It's I haven't faced off against Centiskorch just yet with this crazy build. Yeah, Reset Stamp. Reset Stamp Donk. He only has 2 cards in hand, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna go for Research. No boss, unfortunately. We're gonna attach here. We are gonna try and find the boss's orders. Yeah, there's still energies, plenty of them in the deck. There's 3 boss's orders, that's fine. Let's go with Dedenne. Need to be finding that ASAP. No boss, that's bad. Milcery. This over here. I'm drawing another card. Okay, next up we Quick Ball away. Switch. Crobat. I desperately need to find that boss's orders and other cards potentially. Retreat. Scoop up. Bench. We can Poltergeist, but that's probably not gonna be mattering here. Yeah, I wonder. Horror House. We're gonna give him a huge hand. We get the Galar Mine. No boss though. Hopefully we top deck it, or we can still draw cards with Alcremie. So hopefully the only thing he can do is Flare Starter. He cannot play any cards from his hand, and then we can boss the Centiskorch. Yeah, Flare Starter. Yeah, more energies on the Centiskorch. Just what I wanted to see here. Okay, there is the boss. Awesome. Taking the boss to town. I think that would be enough, right? Like so many cards. Yeah, just to be safe. Just to be safe. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards. He needs half of them needs to be trainer cards. We can just make sure there's an... Okay, they just concede! No! Why do they keep on conceding against my broken deck here? We're gonna be playing one more game with Alakazam. Hopefully Alakazam this time will be able to shine, but I keep promoting Gengar Mimikyu in the early game. Alakazam is just for the late game after you used a couple of frozen locks. You can scoop up Alcremie, slap down Alakazam, and at one point the opponent will have like 20 cards in their hand and they get knocked out. Centiskorch knocked out. Dragapult, we won against that. Centiskorch, we won against that. Who's next? We go first for sure. Is this Pikachu VMAX? Okay, this is horrible. This is a horrible opening, Pokemon. We could get donked here. We could. Mimikyu? Mimikyu, what? This is horrible. We can immediately go with Alcremie, drawing a card. The opponent will also get a card. Obstagoon. Okay, this is control. Against control, the only thing we need is Crygonal. Okay, Rowlet. This is Decidueye. Okay, interesting. Interesting for sure. Scoop up net. Can we win against Decidueye? We can spread damage counters with our Alakazam. Like Marnie. Thank you, that Marnie was very nice of you. I don't know if we can win against Obstagoon. We're gonna try our best though. Crygonal. Wasting, of course, the potential of rare candies could be nice. Galarian Zigzagoon Ping. Scary. Research. Cryogonal. Galar Mine. Communication. Crobat and Dedenne are a good place. Dedenne-GX. Alakazam. And then Crobat draws cards. Okay, not what I wanted to see here. We're gonna scoop up the Milcery. Slapping this down. Slapping that down. And Dedenne time. Check out. Okay, we have Aurora Energy, which is busted. And now we can rest assured that this guy will never get out of the active position in time. Quick Ball is good. Surprise Box probably will not need that in this matchup. Yeah, probably will not need that. It's Frozen Lock party time. Here we are again, folks. Here we are again. Frozen Lock and everybody. And now Alakazam is ready to strike. Could have Obstagoon, but without rare candy, it's gonna be a little bit tough, right? Research. Okay. Obstagoon going to the discard pile. No items being played. Mew also going away. Manually evolving into just the Dartrix. Interesting. Scoop up. Not being able to play that down, sir. And now we just wait it out. Okay, attachment going down to the Alakazam, finally. All these cards are busted, not gonna be playing anything. Woo! So hopefully you guys are enjoying some brand new decks that people never seen before. I've put some time into this list. Alakazam, Crygonal. And looks like we're winning a couple of games here. It does take time to perfect, to make the deck your own. Like right now, this guy has access to Scoop Up Net and switches. He can safely set up the bench with a lot of 2-price Pokemon. Quick Ball again. Do we have Scoop Up Nets left? 2 of them. Fine. Gengar Mimikyu is also nice to set up, by the way. Frozen Lock. And at this point, I think I try to deck this opponent out, seeing as he still has access to 3 Marnies though, but no Scoop Up Nets, 3 in the discard pile. Research again, yeah, I think the deck out strategy will work fine. He also had this one here. The Galarian Obstagoon, the other one. No Scoop Up Nets around anymore. And we still have access to a lot of... Okay, more Zigzagoons pop up, that's fine. This is going to actually... Zen Spoon is actually going to knock out these 3 simultaneously. If we can find enough boss. But he probably is not playing a Linoon in this list. Oh, Fion. Fion will make it harder for us. For sure. Definitely wanted to have like a Scoop Up Net. Yeah, I know. I know where this is going. Yeah, with the Fion, he can always like get stuff back, but we can make sure, yeah, we can deck him out because we can force him to draw out that Fion. It's fine. Okay, Ordinary Rod, what is he gonna shuffle back? Okay, nothing. 3 damage counters wherever we want. That's gonna be for later. Frozen Lock, boom boom. 15 cards left in his deck. He already wasted it. Looks like we're yeah, making sure that the opponent is decking out most of the time. Scoop up nets. Yeah, could be very nice to make room for another Crygonal if he wants to go that route. But for now, let's just go with Frozen Lock. Again, 50. Next turn, he will get knocked out though, so this guy is gonna come on the offensive with Splitting Arrow, which is something we don't want, to be honest. We actually want to have Boss's Order so we can knock out Galarian Zigzagoons instead. Fion again. What now? One Marnie being played. There's 3 research already in the discard pile. He could go for Marnie. No, he does not go for Marnie. Let's each draw a card, fella. Yeah, thank you. There's a research, wow. Interesting. Scoop this up. And we desperately need to get the boss's orders right now. Yeah. Communication, nothing. Yeah, we still have Marnies left, that's fine. We can use Surprise Box, not gonna matter. Let's go with Research. Don't have the boss just yet. Quick Ball. Frozen Lock. Let's go. What is this? Ladies and gentlemen, everybody concedes again. So we're going to be playing one more game with this. I'm so astonished by how good it is working. It's unreal. Like, Decigoons, probably a top deck. Scorch, top deck. The Dragapult, top deck. So Crygonal combos are working out in our favor. If I had to guess against something like Chaotic Swell, I think I should add in a Marshadow from Unbroken Bonds to get rid of like the Stadium cards. That's what I would include. Want to go first? Yeah, I always go first with this list. That means we can Horror House on the following turn. Yeah, there we go. Starting with Gengar Mimikyu is also a nice treat, unless he's playing some sort of a Welder build. We have lots of things to work with, so it is working out. Okay, what now? Colossal. That's also a top deck. We will get rid of Marnie. Yeah, oh, they're actually very glad. Hey, hello, how you doing? Iroke is the opponent. We have a resistance, so he's gonna slap 110, which is good. Or, yeah, he still needs to evolve just yet, so that's awesome. If we get rid of Alcremie, that's not good. We don't run Ordinary Rod, but I actually want to dig deeper into the deck to find stuff like... Yeah, but Galar Trapping works very nice in this list because these fellas have 4 treat costs, believe it or not. They also have the Fighting Dojo, Martial Arts Dojo. Okay, Dedenne, we can trap that. We can trap... Yeah, that not. He has an air balloon. We can trap Dedenne, it's fine. Crushing Hammer. Ooh, that's scary. Yeah, luckily that did not go his way. I think we can make sure he draws cards, enough cards, and then we can knock him out because we're gonna go for the Horror House. Crygonal, and let's go with Research. He was sad. I'm sorry. We are playing a weird deck, I know. Oh, it's Dedenne in here. Yeah, slap down Alakazam while we're at it. Alakazam, 6 cards. Probably no cards that he wants to be playing. Yeah, let's go for reset stamp, just in case. And then go for the Dedenne. Let's go. Finding ourselves some more funky stuff. Okay, there's another energy. Don't want to use that energy though. Surprise Box could help out. Yeah, he's not gonna be attacking. He cannot evolve anyhow, so that's good. For now, let's do this. And draw with a Horror House GX. Ladies and gentlemen, let's do this. Okay, now we can safely set up our Alakazam because our Gengar Mimikyu has done the job. I'm gonna save that Aurora energy for a Crygonal so we can knock out the Dennis with that. Yeah, you're going down, fella. You are going down. Interesting, for sure. Okay, energy going down to Alakazam. We get rid of switch card. Will we be able to get the KO here? That's what I'm wondering. Yeah, we're gonna get himself. He can get a Marnie from us because we are so friendly. 1, 2, 3, yeah, that's probably gonna be enough for sure. Let's go. Poltergeist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's even enough. We actually went for the overkill. 350 damage. That's insane. That is insane. Okay, right now, Gengar Mimikyu will still survive against Colossal, and we can Galar Trap this guy for our last prize card. So as soon as we knock out, like, oof, buff betting. This guy has a huge amount of HP right now. He has 380 HP because of the buff betting. We've seen how good Colossal VMAX can be. Oranguru number 2. We still have access to 2 bosses orders, so that's good. And I wonder if he's gonna go for Marnie or not. How many energies in his discard pile? Only 1. Okay. We just need a... We're not gonna be able to get the 1-hit KO on that guy. I wonder if he's gonna get another 2-prizer. Okay, there's research. Getting rid of all the trainer cards, fine. How many will he still have left? How many... Does he still have Mallow Lana? How many Mallow Lanas in the discard pile? Yeah, 1, that's good. Surfetched, okay. Quick Ball, he's getting rid of all of his trainer cards. Interesting. Crobat does draw a lot of them again. Attachment of turn 5. Okay. Pyramid Wisdom and Energy. Maybe that's a trainer card going into his hand. So technically, let's say he has 4 trainer cards. So that would mean 200 damage. 2 surprise boxes. Yeah, this guy also has 200 HP, right? 210. Oh, that's nasty. Don't want him slapping 200, so we are knocked out. Let's try something out here. Surprise box. Marnie. Surprise box. Marnie. Quick Ball. Communication. And there's Alcremie coming. Yeah, there we go. Everybody gets some cards. Scoop up this again. I think I will Galar Trap the other one later. So for now, let's just knock out this fella. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, that's close. Close, but sure. Oh yeah, it had weakness. Sure. Why did we spill out all of our surprise boxes? Well, we do have the Galar Trap Madness with Crygonal. So he's gonna knock us out. And we're gonna try and Galar Trap him. That's our main concern right now. We still have access to all of our stadium cards. Should be okay. And right now he's also... Yeah, he's slapping more damage thanks to the Martial Arts Dojo. Otherwise we... Yeah, this is not good. But the only concern right now is we can attack with the Alakazam if he has more cards in hand, which we have full control over, like 30 cards for everyone in the hand, like right now. Wonder if he's gonna be able to clean off all of his cards. We didn't get researches in there. Just Marnies. Primary Wisdom. His bench is full, so Pokemon cards he cannot slap down. Only energy cards, 5 cards in hand. Marnie, okay. We still can draw cards with the Alcremie if we find it. Oh boy, this is a terrible hand. We do have 2 Crygonals though. Primed Wisdom. Eruption Shot, bam. Okay, fine. He does take 3 prize cards with that. We still have access to Crobat as well, okay. Definitely promoting Alakazam. It also has a 1 retreat cost, by the way. Don't sleep on that. A reset stamp could also make sure he definitely has 6 cards in hand. But right now, I'm more concerned to find ourselves an energy. Yeah, we still have lots of energies in the deck. A reset stamp puts him at 3. It's not what we want. But if he knocks out Alakazam, he will get more. Ah, not what I wanted to see here. Not what I wanted to see at all. We do get an energy right here, and the Galar Trap madness is coming soon. Alcremie, drawing cards for everybody. Yay! Communication, not gonna be mattering too much here. 3 damage counters wherever we please. Or we can retreat and attach to the Alakazam once again. So we ensure that he needs a boss. How many boss in here? Yeah. Let's retreat to this. Attach here. And it's Galar Trap time. Okay, interesting for sure. We are in a position that either we Galar Trap him. How many fighting dojos in there? 1. He could have another one. Yeah, boss. Yeah, the Alakazam goes down. Unfortunately. Hammer. Is that well played? He already says well played. Interesting. Imagine us getting the Aurora energy. Then he will be saying well played. Communication. Yeah, the Alcremies did cost us the game. Oh, too bad. Probably has a switch card, right? Probably. Let's just hope he doesn't. 2 switches in this card. Galar Mine still in play. Come on. And the Crobat is priced. Why is the Crobat priced? Otherwise we could have drawn into our hand. And right now it's very difficult. Like, he was very afraid of the Alakazam. Alakazam could have striked for sure. Does he have an energy? Switch. Well, that's well played. Okay. Whew! So 2 wins, 1 loss. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video of Alakazam, Alcremie, Crygonal. If you try it out for yourself, be sure to let me know how you experience it. If you want to get TCG code cards, be sure to check out BowtownStore.com and use the coupon code ZapDoseTCG for 5% off your next order. So you can order whatever you want, 5% off. Also, if you are a European player, be sure to check out cardmarket.com. They actually have lots of things going around, and these are actually people from all across Europe which you can buy and sell cards to. So very fantastic for sure. I'm going to be putting a €5 coupon code on the screen right now. There we go. So yeah, it's on the screen right now. If you are the lucky person that got the code, be sure to let me know what you're gonna buy with it. If you enjoyed the video of Alakazam, be sure to demolish the like button as always, as it helps out the YouTube algorithm and you help me personally out as well. Anyhow, thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next video very, very shortly. I'm out. Peace.